Good morning. Here's the children's message from the First Lutheran Church in Calgary. It's the 30th of August 2020, and the message is from Romans chapter 12 verses 9 to 21 and is entitled Bless Your Enemies. We're continuing in Romans. Paul wrote a letter to the Romans from Corinth to Rome, and it was hand carried by one of the deacons from the Corinth church, a lady named Phoebe, to the Christian churches in Rome from your brother Paul. Now, Paul had been in Corinth quite a while, and we believe that he worked as a tent maker. Not one of those modern multicoloured synthetic material tents, but a heavy-duty tent that probably didn't see a lot of rain. Might have seen some from time to time, but he would have woven them and cut them and sewn them himself. And you can see in a picture here of Paul sitting there sewing together some of the fabrics of tents. And at the bottom there's a picture of an artist's impression of what we thought Rome might have looked like at the time. So Paul wrote to the Christians in Rome from Corinth. His letter in Romans 12 verses 9 to 21. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honour one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervour, serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Mourn with those who mourn. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be proud, but be willing to associate with people of low position. Do not be conceited. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it's written, "It is mine to avenge, I will repay," says the Lord. And on the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. This is a stirring kind of message. It's saying love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Practice hospitality. And for those who don't like you, don't curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Be sad with those who are sad. Live in harmony. Live in peace with one another. And don't be proud. Be willing to associate with people who maybe seem to be lower than you. And certainly do not repay anyone evil for evil. You aren't to take a vengeance or revenge. Let the Lord do that. And if the other person is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him a drink. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. So Jesus on the cross is saying we're to love others. Be real about Jesus. Don't try to get even. And respect others. Be kind to others. And care for others. As Jesus says, take up your cross and follow me. Don't be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And a prayer for today. Do you want to follow me in the prayer, please? Lord, help us to love one another. Help us to remember we are not smarter or way better than others. Teach us to forget about getting even and treat everyone we meet with respect. To be kind to everyone, even those who are not kind to us. Help us to pay attention to the feelings of others and care about them just as Jesus cares for us. Amen. And then the end here, the Jesus factor. We can be unloving or we can be loving. We can be unforgiving or we can be forgiving. We can be ungodly or we can be godly. And this was from another letter by Paul to the Ephesians. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as Jesus Christ forgave you. Follow God's example, therefore, as dearly loved children, and walk in the way of love, just as Jesus loved us and gave himself up for us as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. Go in peace and serve the Lord.